Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Hump Day. Is it? Yes, Hump Day. Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025. I hope you're doing well. Get some cards out, see what's going on for everybody today. What do the guides need us to know? Let's check it out. So we're starting out with Delight. I love this card because she looks like she's been dragged through a hedge backwards, but she's delighted nonetheless. She's been through it, but feeling good, delighted. Something perhaps surprising and delighting you. We also have unique as well. Something uniquely right for you perhaps has shown up. Something that, it's right for you. Someone that's right for you. An opportunity that's right for you. We've got safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. Don't be too proud to seek safety or to protect yourself or to put something in place for your safety. I used to get myself into trouble by not wanting to upset somebody by making sure I'm safe. Do you know what I mean? It's like, don't put those things in place, Claire. They might be upset that you're not trusting them. Like, who cares if they're upset by not trusting them? I shouldn't trust somebody. I should put something in place to secure, like, to make sure that I'm safe. Like, really, who cares? I used to care about their feelings. I don't anymore. I care about my feelings. Let them be offended, you know? Why should they expect instant trust? Shouldn't. Let's get some tarot out, see what's going on. What's delighting us? Give us more information, please. What's delighting us? Guys, what do we need to know today, please? The Three of Wands. Perhaps we've been waiting for some time for the perfect opportunity, person, job, house, circumstances to show up. And then we've got Judgment along with the Six of Wands. Judging our, I talked on this, didn't I, the last 2 days? Judging our victory, judging our success. What is success? What is it to you? It's different for different people. It's different depending on what lessons you've learned as well. Success could mean like getting way too much money. What I mean by that is like a massive stack of money and sitting on it and going, I won, nah. You're down there, you lost and I won. It could be that, or it could be being completely happy within yourself and having enough. And success being, I can go where I want, wherever I want, freedom. And I can do the things that I really love in life with the people that I really love in life, and I can do work that I love, and all of it is in balance. And so you might be judging yourself today based on other things about your success. Well, I'm not successful because I don't have a stack of money. Five of Wands is reaching higher, which is really interesting, isn't it? Because these two go together for sure. How do we reach higher? Or reaching higher must mean me wanting to get that promotion or wanting to make more money. But is it really? Reaching higher might be having more boundaries or more safety for ourselves, putting something in place. You know what I mean? It might be different than you perhaps have perceived before. The Three of Wands, why are you here? What it feels like we have been waiting to me. Four of Voices, relaxing. We are waiting, wait and relax. Something will surprise and delight you. Can you give us more on this, please? Three of Wands and the Four of Voices. Because the Four of Voices is relaxation, it's taking time out, it's resting up. The Hanged Muse, changing your mind on it. Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for an amazing opportunity to make it big? And do you really want it big? Is that what you want, or do you want something else? So you might be changing your mind. You might want actually more relaxation. This is how we create these asks within us that we don't get, because we ask the universe, you know, more success, but we're asking for more money or whatever. And the universe is like, but your whole being is saying that you need to relax more. Like your heart, your soul, your body is all saying, I need more rest. and then your mind, and when you're praying, you're asking for like even more work. Makes no sense. The universe says, I've got to give you what your body, what the majority of you, of yourself, your inner self is asking for. See, it's not in our words, is it? You see, the more we can really know ourselves and really listen to ourselves and know what's in our body, our heart and mind, our soul, and get in alignment. And so listening to our bodies, actually, I don't want more success, more money or whatever. I don't want more work. I want more relaxation. It could be about that. So you might be reframing it in your mind. You see, the universe responds to our vibration, what is truly inside of us. And if everything is a contradiction, I'm not saying sort out those contradictions. I'm saying ask yourself, is there something else that you really want? You want it some other kind of way. Here's the thing. We can manifest what it is that we want, but only within the environment that we're in. And so some things that we're asking for, we should have some contingencies on there, a safety buffer in there. I want more money, but I don't want to work harder, and I still need my time off. That is that safety thing going, I'm not willing to give anything for it. Yeah. And sometimes we need to get our minds in alignment and realize that, okay, I've been asking for more money, but I can feel that my being is all against that, because that would mean in the current environment that I'm in, current job that I'm in, current circumstances that I'm in, the current culture that I'm in, current, workplace or profession that I'm in, that would mean me having to work harder, give up more of my time, have less relaxation. It would go against everything else that I want. And so refining that ask and that prayer to, okay, I want more ease. I want more money. I want it to come with more ease, more me truly delivering good value, being of service to people in a way that benefits us both. It's getting refined. It's really getting refined in all of that, and putting that safety in place for you. That's growth is behind that. That's growth. So it's not growth of, I want more, I'll give more. I want more, I'll give more. That's just exhausting. Human beings, we've been doing that for ages. And it just gets to the point where I'm like, everyone is just like, at the moment, we've done too much. Six of Wands and Judgment. So we're judging what success is and getting deeper into that. What have you been making success? Or do you have like a really good and balanced idea of success, but then you override that with what society is telling you should be successful, by the compariatus. Yep, too burdened, too much. This is why things don't manifest. The universe is like, oh, I love you more than that to put those burdens on you. I can't give you what you're asking for. I love you too much. I love you too much to do that to you. I can't burden you up like that. Four of Emotions. Four of Emotions is waiting for something better to come along. It's a better idea though. It feels like a better idea, or to be more in tune with our hearts. So even more self-loving. If you were really, really self-loving, what would success be to you? No longer willing. Haven't you found that? The older you get, the wiser you get. The older and wiser that you get. The more you say no and the more boundaries you have, the more you're unwilling to give as much. The more you're unwilling to put up with as much. It's like, hey, this isn't right. No, I should have it better than that. Everyone should have it better than that. I'm not willing to put up with a relationship like that. I'm not willing to put up with behavior like that. I'm not, and we refine in that way. And this is asking us to do the same thing with success, to refine it down. What are you willing to give? But more importantly, what are you not willing to give for it? Home is behind that too. And this isn't about waiting for a unicorn to come along, a unicorn job that's going to give you that. This is about us getting into a frequency and really knowing ourselves and knowing what it is that we're asking for, so that we can recognize it when it shows up. Just as you would with a partner. We know what kind of relationships that we want. We know what we're willing to put into a relationship. We know what the red flags are. We know when to pull away from that and realize that that's not a person to have a healthy relationship with. We know all of that. We know exactly what it is that we want, and we'll recognize it when it shows up. And we need to do the same thing with success. To know all the red flags of success. To recognize when we work too much and go, you know what, I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to exhaust myself. I'm not willing to damage my health. I'm not willing to carry on. Like, get to the end of my energy and still do some more because the customer comes first. You know, there's things like that. It's really refining it the same way as you have with other things in your life. Finding your true base, like the home, like what is really you. This is the way it'll come about, you see. This is the way that will change. We've seen that, right, with the relationships. Women are like, I've stepped up, I've done the work, I know what it is that I want, I know what I bring to a relationship, I know what I want from a relationship. It isn't on offer until it's on offer. I ain't doing it. Yeah? More tricky with money, right? But we've got to go through that same process, because money feels like survival, doesn't it? And it often is. 5 of Wands, but we need to reach higher, and it's reaching higher in a different kind of way. Until we do it, no one else will. Until we do it, the environment won't change so that we can do it. I know I'm a front runner in this, because for 25 years I've had this business, and I have been doing it in my own way. Not always. I used to exhaust myself. You wouldn't believe it. I started out on a laptop, and I had it next to my bed, and I'd wake up and I would check to see if anyone had bought a reading. I would disturb my sleep. And that's how unvaluable I felt in myself. I didn't feel like I was worthy of having a full night's sleep. If someone had ordered, suddenly I was their slave. That's where I was when I started this business. Isn't that terrible? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That's torture. I was torturing myself with it. I don't feel like that anymore. Don't worry, I don't feel like that anymore. This morning, up early to do a podcast, they didn't show up. I think that was payback. I didn't show up last week. I think that was payback. But then I've started recording videos. I've got private readings to do. I'm going to do them later. I've got the energy now to record these, so I'm doing that. That's the way I work now. When I feel like doing something, I do it. Now, I do get my readings, my private readings out within 24 hours, but in my day, I get up in the morning. You see, old me would have done it straight away. Old me would have felt guilty that someone had ordered it in the middle of the night and they've had to wait so long and done it first thing in the morning. Me now, no, I go out for a walk on the beach first, or I go to the gym first. I tend to myself first, and then I get them done. I get them done in that portion of the day where it's like, oh, now it's time to do that, which varies depending on my energy. 5 of Wands, it's reaching higher like that. And I've done this for a long time, right? And I realize a lot of people haven't been living like that. You've been in jobs where someone's dictating to you the circumstances of your jobs, right? But we still can move toward that. And I think we had that, right, in COVID. A lot of people working from home going, this actually feels better. Page of Voices, other people noticing you, reaching higher. And all of the girls are looking up at us like, they're doing it like that. This lady's doing it like that. Remember, I was doing my readings online. I was one of the first online tarot readers. And I do my readings on Twitter, then on Facebook. I was putting it out there, and then a load of psychics contacted me saying, you're working online like that. I want to work like that. Can I work for you? And then I had a load of people working for me like that because I was doing it first. And then they generally carried on doing it by themselves after that, kind of when I was showing them the way to do it. That's this energy. You reach higher and then people notice. I'm like, I want that too. What's behind that is omens, signs. So this could be a way that you're leading leadership in sovereignty, is what it feels like, in truly claiming the lives that we want to live and how we want to live it. And not complying with these structures that have been there, you know, that have been so anti-human, definitely anti-feminine. Okay, masculine and feminine, let's get into it. What about the masculine and feminine energies? This could be about relationships. This could be about movement from the patriarchy to equals, true equals, which we're nowhere near at the moment. We're only like not even equal yet if women are being masculine. That's not equal. That's not feminine being valued. True equals. Tell us more, please, guides, about masculine and feminine energies at the moment. Or is it those two cards? I think it's those two cards need separating. Okay, first card out is the Eight of Cups. There's something emotional that we need to leave behind here, an emotional attachment, something that's hurt us, perhaps that we've been holding on to. But the High Priestess here, a very feminine energy of us in our intuitive selves, our wise selves, our connected selves. Remember, divine feminines, well, any kind of feminine, we bring life into this world. We're a portal, bringing souls into the world. We're incredible. But not just that, we have this connection. I'm not saying that men can't be connected. Men can tap into their feminine energy for sure. But it's a feminine trait. And we need to recognize that. This connection that we have with our guides. Not just with our guides, with the energies, we feel it. And then the Queen of Cups, open to receive. Heart open to receive. Look at the pose she's in there. That is heart open to receive. Do you need help with that? I've been doing a lot of release of my heart blocks and opening up to true love and true abundance in myself, and it's working. And I want to help you do the same. I might put together a course with like an energy healing too, because I can do that on you. I can help you remove those heart blocks and teach you how to do it too. I might put a course together for that. Let me know if you want, if you're interested in that. Let me know. I mean, it's something that I'm doing for myself, and that's what happens. That's the way that I work. Is there's some kind of particular healing that I do for myself, and then I pass it on to you too. Eight of Cups. If it works. Eight of Cups, so leaving behind something emotional attachments. This could be a family story leaving behind. The women do this, or the women are like this. This is the role that we play. This is what we do within our family. Page of Inspiration. Inspired something new. It's inspired something new. So it's like something heavy. The women do this. We are like this. The women in our family are like this. Or the women in our society are like this. Leaving that, breaking that emotional attachment to that. A lineage thing it is. Page of Inspiration. Dreaming up something new. Being inspired into something new. Still work for feminine to do, you see. It's so entrenched in us, right? A lot of beliefs and roles and things like that. There's retreats behind that. It's like do less, relax. High Priestess, in tune, listening to our guidance. Intuition. Our connection. Trusting, believing that we are a portal. Music materials. And the Page of Emotions. So not just a portal for babies and souls coming through in our fertile years and then we're useless. No. I'm feeling it in myself post-menopausal. I am stronger and more myself than ever before. I'm more capable and wiser than ever before. I'm even fitter and stronger than I've ever been as well. And we should not fade into the background, and I can understand why control structures would want us, portals of the divine, to fade into the background, because we're very powerful. if we don't fade into the background, right? The Muse of Materials is that masculine energy, the boss, perhaps even control structures, Page of Emotions, and then dreaming beyond that. You see, it's dreaming beyond that. High Priestesses, we need to use our imaginations now to dream beyond that, beyond those structures, to clear those structures out within our minds as best we can and leave those behind and go, okay, what is true equality? What is true balance? What is true divine and feminine coming out and stepping forward? Every time I think about that, I think about it within masculine control structures. Like divine feminine stepping forward is like taking center stage and being in government or something like that. And that's not it. That is the masculine paradigm. We've got to think beyond that. What would it truly look like? Because I think that older women would be leading the way. That makes sense to me. Decision makers and all of that. Because they'll do it for the collective and they'll do it for the best out of wisdom. The best for everyone out of wisdom. What does that truly look like? Because it wouldn't be a woman being in those control structures. We've seen that. Remember, like, you know, the women that have been like in power in those masculine structures. They're just like really masculine. So much so that people that in the media they accuse them. Of course, they accuse them of being masculine because we're all having to be masculine if we want to fit in those masculine structures, right? It's movement into balance. So we've got to move into balance. We've got to dream it up outside of those control structures. Tune in, High Priestess. Ask the universe, give me a glimpse of this, of what it would be like, so that I can tune into this energy and leave those structures and that patriarchal stuff behind, out of my mind, and open my mind up to what is possible. Queen of Cups and being open to receive it, so open-hearted, heart blocks out of the way. I'm open to receiving true abundance, true love, and anything to bring in, for me to bring in, like the divine portal I am, to this new earth. My heart is wide open to that. 8 of Materials and truly being valued as that. That is my value without having to step into the masculine boots. 6 of Inspiration and truly being honored for that. 6 of Inspiration is the victory card, but it's being honored for it, being seen for that. My value, 8 of Materials. We have to truly get that. Have that vision. We need to have that vision of what that feminine energy, is behind it. Ooh, feminine, divine feminine. This is a calling. Take it to the next level. And it happens within us. It is a dreaming. It is a, tapping into that energy. Let's do it. Yes, and let me help you with your heart opening too. I'll put it together. Perhaps that's what I'll work on today. It's like the pick a card reads coming back. I'm drawn to more heart stuff now. Romance again. Really, romance was off the table for a while. It felt like, what's that word? Inappropriate. It felt like it was inappropriate to be focusing on romance. And now it feels like, no, heart stuff is coming back. And we need to focus on that again. It's time. Okay, we've got a feather coming out here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And we've got success. There's so much success in this reading, right? And figuring out what that truly is for us. Flute, disappointment in a friend or a lover. We have a seahorse, family matters. We have a staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Remember, working for the government. No, we're not working for the government. We're working for the universe. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yes, trust your intuition. Really valuing that. We've got dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. We've got a hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. And how best to deal with these energies today? If you'd like a private reading, visit my website, behealing.com. There's all kind of courses and resources on there. And yes, I'm filming this in advance, so I might have done that heart opening package, put it together. It feels like package is the right way to do it. For me to give you a teaching of how I've done it, to give you an energy healing, and perhaps a bit of the reading is kind of included in energy healing. Look on behealing.com. It might already be there. Probably will be. How best to deal with these energies today? We've got the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. End of the pain. This feels heavy. It feels like we've been sponges. Divine Feminine, it feels like we've been sponges of so much pain. We've been putting up with it. So much so that we've not even been feeling it. We've been numbing ourselves to how painful it is to be here on this planet and treated like this as a feminine. We're treating the whole planet. The planet Earth is feminine. The planet has been treated like that. It's so much pain. We've got to not numb to that anymore and actually feel it and let that ignite us. The work is the inner work for feminine now. And not just healing ourselves and being able to put up with it. A lot of healing has been that. It's like to be able to put up with living in a terrible world with narcissists and all of these control structures. We've got to heal ourselves. And now we use those same skills to create the new. And it's an inside job. It's to dream it up first. We've got to be a portal for this, to the divine. Solutions come through me. Give me this vision. Give me this feeling. And thinking, and like trying to clear our minds when we become aware of the roles and the structures that we've been believing in, and it's always there as a backdrop kind of thing. Wow, Divine Feminine, it's our time now. Step up. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What are your thoughts on all of this? I'm sure you've got some. Do you want that heart opening thing? I'm not going to get the thumbs up today. Let me know in the comments below. If you want more from me, sign up for my free course there. Book yourself in a reading. It's on the same website. And check out my pick a card reads there too. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.